Hello, everybody. I am Sand Ninja 52, also known as Sand, also known as Caleb, and this is a different platform than usual for the arcade. Oh, Josh, is that you I can hear in the background for the stream?
I don't work here.
um, but welcome on in. I haven't dubbed it, but uh, welcome to Zoids, the Iron Age, Episode 1, Scrapyard. We are doing starting a TTRPG that we have cobbled together from a homebrew that we found online, and we've homebrewed it even more to make it run with Pathfinder sheets just to make life a little bit easier. I have my brother and cousin, which you guys have had before on here when I play Helldivers on Thursday Family Game Night. My brother Josh will be our DM, and
Woot.
my cousin Jeremy will be our my other player with me here. So
For democracy.
for is there democracy on planet Z?
And the lowest forms.
We're about to rename it Super Earth.
Yeah. Went from New Earth to Super Earth real quick.
Just as housekeeping stuff for my usual viewers and everything that are here most of the time, blurps have been turned off. And most of my announcement sounds like if someone would write in and stuff like that have also been turned off because I will be putting these up on YouTube. When I do my links at the end, there's always a link to my YouTube in that giant cacophony of the arcade directory. But yeah, with that, without further ado, Josh, take it away.
All right. So we have it to where your group has just returned back from the wastelands after losing all their Zoids in a horrible accident with some wild Zoids that had defeated you guys and left your pilots
Foreshadowing.
alive. And yeah, that is foreshadowing for sure what's to come. So your guys' group stands in the midst of a Zoid shop. Most of you have already picked out the Zoids you were going to have. And I believe, Caleb, you went with what is that, the iguana?
The Iguan, yes.
Iguan. J-Po has went with the cannon tortoise. And your NPC pilot, Silas, has went with the Godos. So you guys have bought your new Zoids, kind of from a scrapyard dealer. He kind of cut you guys a couple decent deals. You have some credits left over. You were currently on a quest, and let me pop that up. You were taking parts for what they call a regenerator, which is kind of like a giant device that helps purge any sort of the blight that would be in the air from the local area. So kind of like a big giant generator, keeps the air safe. And one of the local towns had paid you guys to bring parts to it. So you still have 5 days left, or it's 5 days from where you are. You have 12 days to get there. So as long as you make it within 12 days, you're going to get your full 45,000 credits. If you don't make it there within 12 days, that will get cut in half. So that is where we will start. So you can also go around the city. There are a couple poster boards for what's going on around that you can look into to see what other people are asking for, questing for. You also need to go ahead and purchase food, because I'm starting you guys off with nothing but your leftover credits, which you are at 34,900.
And we got 7 days to get drunk and waste time.
You got as much
what I
time as you
heard.
want to waste. Your Captain Nelson has kind of left it to you three to determine when you will leave the town, and he votes that we get the delivery done.
Jeremy, what's your character's name again?
Vince.
Josh doesn't have it in my thing for me to see.
I'm working on it.
It shows on my token.
It does not
You could
show.
probably,
It does not show it for me to see.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
working.
He should probably find a way to make that visible for you. Maybe? Question mark.
I'm adding all that now.
I'm also gonna ask Josh to turn down the stream for later purposes to make my life easier, please.
Do what?
Turn down the stream. I can hear it in the background.
I don't have
What?
anything running.
Oh, is that me then?
That's got to be you. I literally have just roll 20 and the sheets up.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't hear anything either.
that's my own hysteria. Okay, that's good that it won't be recorded then.
I was about to say, I was like, I don't have anything running.
I thought it was you because every time I heard it, you blipped up on my fancy little overlay I've got going on.
All right, I'm going through and updating everyone's tokens to be able to see names. Why I didn't do that to begin with, I don't know. There's certain rules that I wish I could make standard.
Like make it default.
Yeah. Like HP, defense, and speed. I have to go through every single token and add that.
That's dumb.
It is incredibly stupid.
Well, Caleb, just so you know, as far as Vince is concerned, he's very much like a no-nonsense individual based on his past. He doesn't often understand that violence isn't an answer, or sorry, shouldn't be an answer, because in his mind, if violence is the fastest way to get to the end result, then that's the path that he will take. He's always going to take the path of like most efficient pathway to do whatever the task is, not withholding violence.
So I've got two questions. One for Josh.
Sure.
How long has the snail mail been a group?
I would say Nelson and Silas have been together for about 3 years. I believe you were picked up about a year into that.
Yep.
And then Vince would have been picked up a year after that, right? Vince,
Yeah.
you've been with the group a year?
Okay, so yeah, I know I've been with snail mail for longer than Vince was.
Yeah. So about 3 years as a group, and then a year into it they picked up Zane, and then a year into it they picked up Vince. So as a whole, the four of you have been together a minimum of around a year. So you're fairly aware of most of everyone's quirks. Like I said, when Silas is in town, he's very quiet, head on a swivel, wants to get in and out of town as quick as humanly possible. If anything, he usually just stays at the snail transport more often than not.
Okay.
Nelson, he's very much picture Varric from Avatar when he talks. He's very quick, very witty, very much a ladies' man. Also, not entirely the smartest person, but he's here to have a good time, and this is literally just a job for him to go to bars, be a ladies' man, and things of that nature.
That
From
means
a
we've probably pulled him out of more trouble than we'd like to then. Got it.
Yeah, he gets you in trouble in the cities. You guys get him into trouble outside the cities. He is very much avoid combat at all possibilities, mostly because he's a terrible Zoid pilot, even though when he is in the bars or out of the canteens, he very much promotes himself as quite the Zoid pilot, when in fact, he is not. He's in charge of the transport. It has one gear, and that's move forward or move backwards. So, Silas, he's kind of an all-rounder. He really doesn't care what he's piloting. He's just kind of there to be the glue to hold the team together. So whatever you need him to be, he's willing to do it. He just prefers that the weapons are beams. That's all he cares about. He likes to shoot the lasers.
God.
Fire my laser.
Firing his laser. So he has, for his Zoid right now, It's got a beam cannon and then a small beam cannon as his two weapons.
Yep, and then my tortoise has got an artillery cannon, a smoke launcher, and auto defense rocket.
And then my iguan, for your information, has two 40mm Gatling pluses, and then a cannon on his shoulder. I think for your background knowledge, Jeremy, Zane would have learned. Well, Vince would have learned that Zane he's very quiet most of the time.
Oh, great. Good match for us because I don't know Vince's quite too.
Yeah, I as you described your character, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Bunch of quiet runners, except Silas. He'll be the one trying to say like random dad level jokes to try to get any of you guys to laugh.
Well, and like Zane has a sense of humor, but it's the idea. So out of game, for everyone's knowledge, I'm playing a Zoidian, which is, if you don't know Zoid knowledge, is like the Native Americans of the Zoid planet. In game, no one knows that I am one. So you all think I'm kind of crazy because I prefer talking to the Zoids more than I prefer talking to people. But I am our resident mechanic. So usually, if we're putting on like weapons to the Zoids or stuff like that, I'm the one that's doing the retrofitting. I don't like whenever we go into towns and stuff and we get stuff retrofitted, I don't like other people touching our Zoids.
And if they do, you're giving it the old discount double check.
Yeah, exactly. So at this point, since we're just kind of here, I would turn to Vince and go, we should get supplies, and then we should head out. I don't want that one, and I point over to Nelson, getting us in more trouble while we're here than what we need to be.
Well, boys, I'll let you guys go ahead and get supplies, and I'll meet you at the canteen.
Hang on a minute.
Nope.
I'm not truly needed to be here. I mean, Zane, here's the credit.
I agree with Zane. We need to head out.
Well, you know,
Nelson.
It's a noon on a Saturday. Why don't we spend the night? We head out Sunday morning. I don't see the problem here.
I'm going to turn back over to Silas and be like, take him to the transport. We will provide supplies.
I'll gladly take him. And then those two head off. So main things you want to definitely get, of course, is food, and then you'll also want to pick up Zoid repair parts. That way you'll be able to heal after any sort of battle.
I was just about to ask you where all of that information was specifically, but I found it.
Yep, it is at the bottom of the weapon sheet.
Double checking the Zoid maintenance thing. So, just elaborate for me how me working on Zoids will work.
So when you go to work on Zoids, you're going to roll the mechanics check.
Okay.
You're going to roll that. So let's see here. If you're wanting to just heal, you're going to roll it and cut it in half. That's how many HP you can heal per hour.
Okay.
So like go ahead and just roll a mechanics check for me. So you rolled an 8. So for the next hour, you could have healed 4 HP to whatever Zoid you were working on for 1 hour. Now it's still going to cost you 4 Zoid parts. That doesn't change. Now let's say your Zoids are at full health. You're all good to go, but it's the evening, you didn't battle anything. That's when you can do what they call a full tune. So you're going to tune up the Zoids, get them in top condition. That's going to cost you 5 Zoid parts. You're going to roll a skill check, divide it by 5. Whatever that number is, goes over your maximum HP. So Now, if you don't have the mechanics skill check marked, then you use the bottom category of the Zoid maintenance. So, like, let's say for JPO, if you don't have mechanics check marked, when you go to heal,
I
you
do.
oh, you do? Then I don't
Yeah.
I don't think everyone does. Then if that's, let me double check. Silas, uh, he does not have it. He has technology, so he would be the one that wouldn't be able to help as much for healing. But yeah, any questions after that, Caleb?
Not off the top of my head. I will probably have you run it down again when we actually go to do it.
Yeah. Now, when you're in a city, you can pay them per hour to heal you. So if you're in a city, the city will have ranked mechanics. So you might go to a city, they may not have ranks 1 through 4 or 1 through 3. So you have to use a rank 4 or
Yeah.
rank 5 mechanic. They're not as good, so they're cheaper, but they can't heal as much.
Yeah.
But depending on if you're in a hurry or your Zoid's heavily destroyed, that might be, you just
It
have
ain't
to
a
eat.
matter.
Yeah, you just might have to go, hey, I got to eat the cost, or you can work in tandem with one. Or the fact that you have 3 to 4 Zoids, or how many at whatever time, you might have to just make certain sacrifices. So, but yeah, so Zoid parts are going to be quite often used just as much as food, because you're going to want to be able to heal afterwards. So as much as this game is going to be like an Advance Wars / Fire Emblem type of battle, it's also going to be very much strategic management of time and resources.
Okay.
And if things start to get unbalanced one way or another, we can fix it. I mean, as you said in the beginning, this is a homebrew of a homebrew of a homebrew.
Yeah,
So,
we cobbled this together like we did our Zoids.
correct. So yeah, in this town, there's plenty of places you can go for the rations and the Zoid parts. So anything on that side of stuff is available. Um, there's also, you can pick up the blight sealant foam, blight harvesting core, the injection stuff's there. No one has any of the scout relay towers either, so you cannot purchase those. But the Zoid toolkit is also available.
Well, is Zoid toolkits one-time use or is it
Nope,
permanent buff?
those are a permanent buff.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the 600 for that.
Yeah. Might as well go ahead and get us each one.
Okay, so 1200 right down the drain there.
Yay!
And I'm gonna
Just,
add that.
I'll keep adding it. I'll add it up, and then you can just, I'll take it off your total at the end. So you're 1200 right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and just add that to me. Already with a nice good old +7.
Yep. Other than that, I mean, we should just buy a bunch of repair parts and
Food,
however
yeah.
many food rations we need. 1 day's worth of food for one person, so we need at least always 6 or 7 days worth.
And there's 4 of us, so
Mm-hmm. So this screen here is kind of like your size of your track transport, what it can carry. So as long as your Zoids fit in this side over here, they are carried by the transport. So now if you start to fill it up with too many Zoids, or like if you start collecting damaged Zoids, you might have to have your Zoid walk alongside of it. So like if your Zoid's walking alongside of it during the day, that means you can't perform maintenance on it because it's in motion all day. So you could possibly have to rotate certain Zoids out on that kind of thing.
yeah.
What's the like effective walking pace? I ask because my Zoid is a literal tortoise.
Yeah.
Yours is
You
So is it
literally
faster or slower than snail?
you guys would be pretty much the same
Okay.
because it's just so big. It's so slow because it's just so big.
Okay.
Its travel distance is made up in length, not actual movement.
I think my movement range is like 3.
2.
2. Yeah. Even worse.
Mine is 5.
That should have updated because we updated your speed. Why did that not update?
My speed shows 10 currently, so
Yeah.
How fast can Silas move in his hoop-de-doo?
I think he's 4.
Cool, I'm the
He's
fastest.
4.
As it
Yeah,
should
you
be.
are the fastest.
Exactly what I wanted. Alright, so we need... I'm breaking out the calculator already. Said 5 to 6 days?
I'd say 6 to 7.
6 to 7?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
5-day trip. Just in case we run into some trouble along the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and do 8 just for safety numbers.
Sure.
So wait,
Convince me not to.
we'll buy 32 things of food, which cost 25. Oh, that's 25 each.
Yeah. So $2,500 worth of food.
Yeah.
I figured 25 a day is pretty reasonable in this economy.
And then Zoid parts.
Going to Taco Bell, getting some of that diarrhea.
Yeah. That's why I don't eat
Yeah. Parasites. And then Zoid parts. I'm gonna do that by 3s. 3s by 10. 5. Ugh, that's what's gonna kill us right there. Just the amount of Zoid parts to make sure we're all kind of covered.
Yeah. Ship it.
Why is your speed broken?
Probably because my Zoid's broken.
No, Caleb's Zoid's speed setting won't update.
Mine doesn't either. I can't edit mine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Caleb's is not, after I edit it, not updating. It's stuck at 20 for some reason.
Ooh, 20.
Super
Mine's stuck at
speed.
10.
Let's go.
Oh, I know I can only move 2 squares.
Yeah, and I know I can move 5. I don't even know where speed is at on this character sheet anymore.
It's actually in a couple different places. It's on the additional tab, it shows 15 for me.
We're gonna buy 90 Zoid parts.
All right.
Ooh, I think I found where I can edit it. See what that does. Speed 2. Did that change in other places? Ooh, it did change it in the other place. Oh, it only changed it in one place. There must be a modifier on this one. There is.
Yeah, your gun's probably.
Well, it actually raised it up and made it 5. Which even the math that it shows it's doing is wrong. I'm not really sure where it's getting that 5 from.
You have a base of, well, there we go. Is that cannon really minus 15 speed?
Probably, it's huge.
Yeah, I guess it is an artillery cannon.
Let me go back.
Yep,
Should,
minus 15.
should show it on here, right?
It's 15.
Speed penalty for the artillery cannon is 3.
Yep, so it's minus 15. All right, we're good. We got it back to where it should be. Because I don't think you can go lower than 10 is the thing.
Either way, I can still only move 10 or 2 squares.
Correct. All right. Caleb, did you do all the money on the snail side of stuff?
Nope. You said you were taking care of that.
So how much? How much did you spend? I got 1,200 for the
If we're doing 32 by 25, we're spending 800 on food, and
not that bad.
and then 9,000 on Zoid parts.
Okay, so 11,000 total. Oh, you guys still got 23,900 left over.
You know, just a nice little dent.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do on your way out of town? Did you want to stop by the mission board or anything like that?
Nope.
Or are we heading straight out to the wilderness towards Oasis Town?
We are straight out.
Okay. So you guys are in the red dot city, and you are making your way towards the blue dot city.
Okay.
Point that snail due west and keep on going till you get to that thing.
Yep. So you guys take off. Caleb, roll me a D100.
It's over 1,000.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
nice.
All right. Well, you guys are out off the pain path at this point, and you guys have something pop up on the snail dar.
Nailed on. Is that what Nelson calls it?
That's what he calls it. Can everyone see their stuff?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Nelson calls out that there is something outside the field of vision, but something has popped up. He's pretty sure it's not friendly. He's pulling up at least 3 different blips.
All right, I say we sit tight and wait for them to come to us.
Yeah.
Get a little initiative thing up. It's been a hot minute since I've done that turn order. All right. Go ahead and roll initiative. Let's see if that gets added in automatically.
You gotta click on your token first, just as a reminder for people.
Let's see, add turn. Oh. Man, I haven't done some stuff in here forever.
Dude, it's been a while since I've touched Roll20.
All right.
Did that count for my additional 4? It didn't. That's so. Am I supposed to roll initiative from my Zoid or from my character?
Your Zoid.
Because the strong start perk that I have is on my character.
No, I added it to your Zoid. Or I should
Nope.
have.
No, it's not.
No,
Because
it's there.
it's a pilot trait.
Yeah, but if you click on your initiative, you have a -3 from Dex and a +4 from.
Ah, got it.
So,
Okay, because whenever I highlight over it, the number, it doesn't show that map.
yeah. Nope, you're just that slow, buddy.
I am that slow.
Ah, it's the caterpillars.
Mulga. I don't remember my range in each of these. Range.
All right. So you are officially in combat. Based on the movements and the frequencies, you can tell that these are wild Zoids. So wild Zoids have either, in most cases, is because their pilot has died and the Zoid has just taken over control at this point.
Hmm.
So, 2, 3. All right. Caleb, you are up.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go there. And then he is in range of my cannon.
Oh boy.
And we are open firing with the cannon.
Fire. All right. 11 hits for 4 damage. Crashes into it. That is your turn. All right, JPO.
I'll have to remind me on the smoke launcher rules and stuff again at some point. But for right now, I'm going to target. I got 9 I can do. Hang on. Let me get my ruler out.
You can shoot much farther than 9.
The smoke launcher is 9.
Alt smoke launcher. You tell me where you want it centered.
Shoot over there. So that's 10, right? Yep. So I can hit right there.
And what size is yours? Is it the 3x3?
It's the big one. 5x5.
Oh,
I assume damage only accounts for if I actually hit something with it.
correct, if you shoot it. So
Okay.
everything in that black box is now coated in smoke. So for smoke, if you are a Zoid shooting into smoke without the proper tools or subsystems, you take a -5 shooting into smoke. If you are in the smoke, you cannot shoot out of the smoke. Melee attacks inside the smoke have a 50% chance to fail, and all movement speed is cut in half while in the smoke as well.
Jeremy, don't ever get in smoke.
It might be beneficial for us to shoot ourselves with smokes. Hang on, wait. I still got 2 more actions.
One more action.
I have 3 actions on my first turn of combat.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I can move. But I need to activate my thermal vision. So now I can see inside the smoke. And then now I'm going to try to hit him with my artillery cannon, which I think I have a long enough range. Yeah, 6 to 15. So I'm going to target him.
Okay.
Woof.
That just misses. So it lands right next to him. Or actually roll. Well, even if it misses, it still does half damage because you got that close to him. So you deal 4 damage because the artillery cannon has splash effect.
Yay.
And you've got thermal vision for 5 turns.
Does that say I rolled a 20 on that? 1, 2. Okay.
No, that can't be right.
I don't know. I was just trying to figure out
You rolled a
actually,
4 plus a 1 plus a 2.
whenever I highlight over. Oh, okay. I see where it says the 4. Cool. Sorry, getting used to the UI again.
Caleb, are you within range? You are. You're going to take the first attack.
Oh boy, howdy.
16 to hit.
Just one shots him.
So Caleb, you take 4 damage. And then it is back to your turn. They are seemingly trying to bum rush you, it seems.
All right. And so, because I used my cannon, my speed is lowered by 1, correct?
Your speed is always lowered by 1. That should be factored in.
Oh, I thought it was every time we shot. Okay.
No, it's just your.
Overall
That's the
speed.
cost
Got
of
it.
carrying it.
Okie dokie. But we can't use the same weapon twice.
You cannot use the same weapon in the same turn. Correct.
All right.
So Jeremy can shoot his artillery cannon once per turn.
Yep. I can shoot my smoke launcher every turn.
Also true. Which the smoke will be there for 2 turns on that last one.
I'm
Yep.
going to shoot Gatling number 1.
Okay. That will most certainly hit, dealing
Oh,
2 damage.
It's a 1d4 turns. I never rolled a d4 for that.
It rolled it automatically for you. I've got it built
Does
in.
it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at that. You're so smart.
Look at us go.
Sometimes I got it. All right. Jeremy, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna target that one
Okay.
and hit him with the smoke launcher.
Boom. You most certainly hit him for 1 damage.
And then I'm gonna turn around and hit him with an artillery cannon.
Yeah,
Critical.
crit.
Boom. Yeah, so he is destroyed. So you see a smoke pellet fly out and ding it right in the empty cockpit. And then you dial it in because you know exactly where you need to hit. You shoot that artillery, and Caleb, you just see parts go flying through the smoke, shrapnel like blasting through it all over the place. And JPO, through your vision with the thermal, you just see all of the heat immediately start to dissipate after the explosion.
All right, guys, one target down.
Character, when'd you become Southern?
All right. That is gone. That one is out. All right. Back over to Caleb. The smoke is gone.
Helpful if I click on my token.
I like how you're confirmed the crit was horrible.
I'm gonna get right here and use my second Gatling cannon. No, I'm not. Yay! Man, we're getting back into the swing of me not being able to roll on roll 20.
Yep. So you use the second cannon or the second Gatling on the other side, and it just goes, and you realize there's probably a piece of shrapnel from that last Zoid that exploded caught somewhere in your Zoid. All right, JPO.
Target him.
And remember, you have pilot points you can use throughout the battles.
Oh yeah.
No. Artillery cannon. Fire.
All right, you pull it up, fire away, and you crush it right in the face, dealing over half damage.
I'm going to move here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove 2 icons from my thermal scope there. Do I have the ability to edit that myself?
You should.
What is it?
Yep, I can do it myself. Never mind.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
That way I don't have to rely on you for everything.
He's going to take 2 steps forward, and he's going to blast the one right in front with a beam cannon. And he connects. All right, the one right in the back is going to move up. This one's going to target you again, Caleb.
Go away.
And he hits you for 3 damage.
Jeez.
And then the other one that is barely functioning, he's going to shoot his pulse laser at you for 4. And then he's also going to shoot his machine gun at you for 1. Oh, wait, no, your AC is 12. Or never mind, it's 10. We're good. So, yep, 5 damage. And then when it's back over to your turn. So they are just ganging up on you, core.
How many pilot points do we get?
2 per or 2 per
2
combat
per encounter.
per encounter for right now. Run away!
Bye. And then I'm gonna shoot this one with my cannon. The bottom one.
Oh. Okay. You connect and it is gone. Also, this smoke has disappeared. All right. JPO.
All right, I am going to use a pilot point for dialed in shot, which gives me an extra D6
Damage. Okay.
This is before the roll has to be used. So since I declared that, that means that intent.
Yep. So as long as it hits, you will do an extra D6 of damage.
And because I have an extra pilot point, might as well use take that, which is any damage dealt gains 1d6. So 2d6 worth of damage.
Sounds great.
Well, that doesn't help me. Wasting my pilot points.
Nope. That does miss.
Woo!
Woohoo!
1. So go ahead and roll your 2d6 and you'll get half damage. If you can get within 1, I'll still give you the half damage counts.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool. Dice. 2d6.
So 13 damage divided by 2, round it down. So you did 6 damage. All right.
Better than nothing. And I'm going to, for funsies, hit him in the face with a smoke launcher.
Okay. You hit him in the face for 1. And now he is inside smoke. He's going to try to ram. And I need to roll D100. All right. His melee attack goes through.
You said it's a 50% chance?
Yep.
And his ram critted.
I don't know how it critted. It doesn't roll.
His ram critted, Josh.
He just rolled a max damage. 6 on d6.
All right. Still there. He's going to use all of his movement to get out of the smoke. All right. Still coming right at you, Caleb.
Yep. And he moved in line of sight here. I'm gonna spend one of my points to take that as well.
Take that.
This was an anime, you'd have to yell that out every time. Take that!
Take that!
I tried to make them as anime as I possibly could, and he is gone. Explosion.
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 Alright, where's our salvager droid?
So you can spend some time loading those 3 up into your inventory if you would like.
Oh yeah, because we can technically go just sell them.
Yep. Sell them for scrap. Is that what you would like to do?
Is there for wild Zoids, is there an opportunity to like try to catch them, so to speak?
I haven't thought that far ahead, but I could probably work something into it.
Like run up next to it and jump out of your Zoid and into that one?
I feel like that's a great way to get crushed, but maybe like after you
I was trying
defeat
to
it.
think of like a good way you could like take one without without damaging it too bad.
We'll just throw a
Yeah,
pal
maybe
spear at it.
I could work up some sort of like
Just
charisma.
throw a pal spear at it.
Yeah. Hey, if it works on people, it could work on Zoids, right?
Yeah.
It does work on people.
I saw a video today because where they now let Zoe spawn after you defeat her.
You can catch her. Yeah.
And then someone kept doing it because she'll just infinitely respawn even if she's cotton. And then they just sent an army at a boss of Zoe's.
That's about how it goes. Oh, I forgot. Do.
Alright, so
Since we won our first battle.
say 250 player XP, and then I'll say 300 Zoid XP.
Wait, Zoids get XP?
So the Zoid XP is your affinity with them.
Okay. Where do we keep track of that at?
Experience.
Experience.
So just on the character sheet. So to get a level up is like it was with regular Pathfinder. Whatever whatever level it is, add 3 zeros. So
Man, I've got to get a 3,000.
Yep.
To get
Wait, your Zoid's a level 3?
My Zoid's a level 2.
Oh. How'd you manage that one?
Because I'm a Zoid lover and I'm a Zoidian.
Huh.
So Zoidian automatically gives me an affinity with any Zoid I pilot, and then Zoid lover gives me another infinity for any Zoid I pilot. I whisper to them.
Nice.
I tell them the sweet nothings of the carnage we will bring.
Don't you want to go murder your fellow Zoids? Come with me if you want to live.
all right. You guys take the rest of the day to pull all those in. And you guys are back on the road. Go ahead and take off a day's worth of rations.
I will trust Caleb to do that because I don't have that in my inventory.
Yep. I forgot to even add everything to the inventory.
If Caleb dies, all of our food dies with him.
Not quite this time.
Alright. Food has been taken off. Alright, Josh. Now we get to reiterate, how do I do repairs?
All right. So make a skill check.
For mechanics.
Can I repair his droid? Or his Zoid?
Yeah. You both can work on it.
23.
So we'll let Jeremy roll his as well. 21. So we will divide that in half so you can heal up to 22 points.
Brain mash.
So I don't think your Zoid even has that much HP.
Now, I
It
get
is
to
not.
use 12 points. I'm selfish.
No, unselfish.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll heal it back to max, and then you'll deduct 12 Zoid parts. JPO, you roll me a D100 for your second day on the road.
31.
31. Other than looking out into the distance and seeing what looks to be a large thunderstorm starting, you pretty much both of you spend the entire day working on his Zoid, trying to, fix it, get the thing that was wrong with the guns fixed, and kind of collecting up all the random scraps and pieces of parts from the wild Zoids you destroyed. But other than that, everything seems to go without fail.
So, for my own curiosity, Josh,
Okay.
when we go to sell a Zoid,
Mhm.
is it going to be sold at market price, or is it going to be less than market price?
Way less than marketplace.
I figured.
Yeah, we destroyed it.
Then if I may, can I make a knowledge Zoids check to figure out how much these are going to net us money-wise?
Yeah.
Could we also turn them into parts?
I'm sure I could allow that too. What happened to the appraisal skill? Did I delete that?
You got
I
rid of
must
it.
Okay, so 8. It's probably going to be between 4 and 10,000, somewhere around there per Zoid breakdown.
That ain't bad.
Yep. Alrighty. Go ahead and deduct 2 more days worth of food. Next couple days go without fail. So you were on the final stretch before you reach the town. And JPO, go ahead and roll me a D100 while he's working on the food.
Food's done.
100 done.
73. Alright, where do I want to take you guys?
That's how many enemies show up on the map.
Oh god, no! Put the snail in overdrive!
Complete cancellation. No, this is not the map I was thinking. Is this the map? Haha, this is the map. All right. Bring you guys to a new map. Roll a d4 for me, and then someone just tell me what it rolls.
1.
Beat me to it. Is that just deciding which corner of the map we start in?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, you guys can place yourself anywhere as long as it's touching the transport. So I don't care where you start, you just have to be touching the transport, like within a square.
I can't see the transport.
What?
Same. I see nothing but darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Scroll up.
Mhm.
I
Left.
did.
What?
Yep.
How can you guys not see anything?
Because it's dark.
Your characters create light.
Apparently not enough.
Do you already have us out there?
Yes.
Oh. I have no clue.
Let me start over.
I forgot to turn on my dark vision.
Still nothing?
Still nothing.
Still nothing.
What the heck?
Just the pure empty void.
Oh, I know why. I was
How'd
adding
you
you
do?
to I was adding you to the wrong
Oh, there we go.
Map.
the wrong layer. You were there, just as not real people. All right, there we go.
Nelson, anything on the scanner?
You've got. He says looks like it's being interfered with, but he says something is
Snail
definitely
door.
affecting it.
Great. Stay on your toes, boys. Report anything you see.
Heads on a swivel. Are we free movement, Josh?
You have 1 turn of free movement.
2. See a cannon tortoise. He just ran away.
Yeah, I saw stuff.
That direction.
Yep.
Might be trying to lure us in.
I see a viper too, and it ran away as well. It was right here.
All right. I would say at this point, go ahead and roll initiative.
Blop! How's the
Hey,
turtle
look at
faster?
that.
What the
Let's see
hell?
if I can continue it with my -2 initiative. Hey, all above 10s. That's not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Let's see here at turn. There we go.
Whip whip.
Whoop, whoop. All right. And that is our starting lineup. JPO, you were up first.
Target right here. And fire my smoke launcher.
Okay. Pull that up again for me. Which location?
Can you see the ruler whenever I do that?
Yep. That'll
Okay.
work perfect.
Right there.
Right there.
Yep.
And smoke for 2
And then
turns.
I'm also gonna activate my thermal vision, so I'll do those 5. And then I'm going to move 2 squares.
All right.
That's it for me. I don't see anything in the smoke.
We got sensors are picking up another caterpillar here and a turtle here. I honestly think that's going to be my turn because I can't shoot through the smoke.
Okay. Silas radios over to JPO. Hey, where you want me to go? You want me to hold back with you or charge in?
If you want to go cover our backside, these guys look like they're trying to be shady, so they might try to pincer us behind.
And he goes, well, that just answers that. Here they come.
I hope. Fight like my old team used to.
All right. He's going to take this opportunity to attack twice at that Stealth Viper, missing with the first one and connecting with the second one. And then we are back to the top of the round.
Double checking because my cannon does have a limitation on the short range.
I believe it's 6 to 15.
I think that's right. Correct. 6-15. As long as he's only 4 from me. But I can move 2 spaces away
Moving away.
and then fire away.
And just a heads up, AoEs, like cannons, like your stuff like that, they will deal friendly damage.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire is on. This is not Borderlands. And there is fall damage.
Shooting right past you, Silas. Oh,
And you shoot way past them. It just flies off into the distance.
yes.
All right. Caleb.
Cannon on the Viper.
Okay. You got that much range?
Yep.
Oh, it is 10. Holy crap. All right. Drills into the Viper. What would you like to do with your last action?
I'm gonna hold that second action for if anything comes into range from the smoke side. It's getting
Okay.
lit up with one of my 40 millimeters.
Got
The
it.
smoke will dissipate on my next.
Stealth Viper is going to unleash both of his weapons on Silas, dealing 4 damage as it just unleashes its Gatling guns. Okay.
I don't like seeing that, Josh.
It's your over to Silas's turn. Gonna try to finish what J-Po started. Connecting with the first one.
I was like, I mean, where I completely missed him.
Yeah. That Stealth Viper is holding on by the tiniest of threads.
Well,
And it's top of the turn order.
I'm gonna hit him in the head with a smoke launcher.
Okay. That will connect, and that Zoid goes crashing down.
And I'm going to move down 2.
Caleb.
I'm gonna radio to the other two, be like, "Hey, I'm gonna see if I can chase down that turtle."
Okay.
Be careful, there might be more of them out there.
As soon as you start to move, you are shot at. And you were drilled for 9 damage. So you, as soon as you enter where the smoke was, you take a cannon beam blast right to the chest. But you can continue your turn.
Take that, first of all. So adding a +6 there.
Okay.
And Gatling number 1. Damn it.
Shooting a miss. So as you were like recoiling from the shot, your Gatling gun just is completely inaccurate. He is gone. All right. Back over to the cannon tortoise. He's going to rush you and shoot you with his machine gun. And he will also severely miss.
Suck it, bud.
All right. All right, back up to the top of the turn.
All right, I'm gonna use a dialed in shot and take that to get 2 extra d6.
Okay.
Firing at the cannon tortoise.
Boom, that will connect. So we got 8 damage plus 10, 18. That is a severely crippling shot. All right, Caleb, you can technically finish that Zoid off if you play your cats right. Oh, hold on. Jeremy still got one.
No, I moved my. I just had to
Oh.
move. That's all I was.
Alright, I'm gonna use both actions, one to shoot my second 40mm and then my cannon.
Okay. So you can shoot any weapon once per turn. So it's not every other turn, just a heads up. So it doesn't matter which one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can only use that weapon once per turn.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hit him with both of my...
Okay.
I'm gonna probably hit him for 1.
You hit him for 1, but that was enough. So you unleash with double Gatling guns and take the Zoid down.
And then I'm gonna use... That's fast!
Okay.
To move half my movement speed for a free action.
Okay.
The caterpillar's coming around the rock ridge there. Caterpillar came around the rock ridge.
Comes around. He's going to shoot his mini ion blast at Silas. And he horribly whiffs. Silas will take this opportunity to shoot back. And he connects with both, dealing 10 damage. All right. Overdue could end this with one really good shot.
Well, here goes my one really good shot.
I was wrong. You do not have enough to end it. So let me retry that again. Caleb, you could finish.
Hang on, I
this.
got another action. Can I hit him with that?
Yeah, that doesn't kill it though.
Curses! Now there's smoke everywhere.
All right. Well, even with what did I say for smoke? -5, -4?
Yeah.
Oh, I figured since
5?
he got a crit fail in the smoke would have like got lodged and went off in his gun.
Oh, I didn't even realize he crit failed on that. Yeah, that doesn't hit at all. Good catch.
I figured the smoke
yeah,
would like get caught and then just go off, and you just see it blowing out of his out of the gun.
It's a little gun.
Just
Well,
envelops me in smoke instead.
you completely annihilate what's left of that Zoid.
Were there people in these?
Yes.
Did they
These are
come
bandits.
over comms or anything, or were they silent the entire time?
If they were talking to you, they were on the wrong frequency.
Bunch of newbies.
Yeah, they were using that AM radio.
All right.
Are they still alive?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say for all intents and purposes, when fighting people, unless story demands it, they die.
Unless they've got plot armor.
Yeah, unless I give them plot armor, they die.
Cool.
I guess if
Now,
we
secondary question.
specifically call it out.
Yeah,
Secondary question for us taking Zoids.
correct.
Can we fix them?
Yeah.
Yay!
It's gonna cost a lot of repair parts.
It will, but by God, I already have what I was gonna go for my first upgrade in Zoid.
Cannon tortoise?
No. God, no. Jeremy. I know you like being a slow man, but sorry.
No,
Mr.
that's just what
Stealth
Vince wanted to pilot.
Mr. Stealth Viper has 3 subsystem slots, so
So we're taking all 3 of these.
yep.
Okay.
Yoink.
Copy.
Do 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 do.
Okay. I have to run to the restroom, so I say this is a good small break time.
Sure.
Nope. I'm also going to go ahead and run my maintenance before I go to the bathroom.
Don't know what that means.
Mechanics.
Oh, I thought you were like maintenance on your computer. I was like, okay.
In case he needs extra healing.
Thank you for the
Critical.
extra healing.
Critical healing.
Yes.
Alright. Putting up the BRB screen. We will be right back, folks. Alright, we're back. We healed up our Zoids. We did the stuff. We did the things.
Did you get the XP from that, Caleb?
No,
Right
I
in?
did not. That's what I was about to ask, and I see it there now.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Jeremy's usually good at making sure I type that in.
you should be at 700 on your character and 50 on your Zoid.
All right. Well, you guys go ahead and take another thing of rations out, and you will arrive at the small oasis town. They do have a level 2 mechanic available. Other than that, you're pretty much there to just hand off the parts and collect your reward money.
Is the mechanic who we would sell like the junk Zoids to?
In this case, he would probably be willing to buy one or two of them just to break down, but most of the time you'd have to sell them to an actual Zoid shop.
Okay.
But since he's so far out in the boonies, he would be probably willing to buy them just to break down for parts in the small town. So he would buy your roly polies at 3,500 credits apiece. He would be willing to buy two of them if you wanted to sell them to him.
Yeah, we'll sell 2 of them to him.
Okay. You can go ahead and add that math in.
You said 3,500 apiece?
Yep.
We'll have to buy my own smelter so I can smelt them into candy, so I can turn that into bonus
Panama?
points for our current Zoids. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how Pokemon Go has made that such a staple in our lives? Like any game we play, it's like, oh, I'll turn them into candies.
Turn into candy.
Like it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I didn't even play Pokemon Go that long. It was like I spent maybe a year on it.
I've been getting the girlfriend back into it, and it was really funny because it reminded me of that like first night we played it, Josh, when it first came out, and we went running down for like a Growlithe in your backyard, and we like ran
Yep.
clear to the highway.
Yep.
We were sitting here at the house, and there's a gym at the end of my road, and it had been taken over by Mystic, and it's the octopus Pokemon from like one of the newer seasons.
Clobbopus or whatever.
Yeah, and I looked at her and said, "Hey, you want to walk down the street and beat up an octopus?" And she goes, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, there's this octopus sitting at the gym with only 400 CP." And she's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So we just walked down the street at 11 o'clock at night and then stood in the church's parking lot.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Saw where people are trying to sell the Mewtwo from Times Square for stupid amounts of money.
Really?
Hey, there's lots of money in Pokemon.
Yep.
I would know.
Yeah, I was about to say, you would know.
Just sold 7 Ancient Mews today.
Jeez. How much did you
I
say you
sold
sold them for?
$975.
What?
Yep. So that's grades 1 through 7. The guy had 8, 9, and 10 already. So once the package ships up, he'll literally have tag 1 through 10 of Ancient Mew, which is pretty freaking baller.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Like that'll probably be worth like 8 to 9 grand, I think, as a full set. Maybe even up to 10 since it's a whole set. So that's pretty cool. And then I sold the hit from the newest set that comes out tomorrow. I sold it today on eBay, I think for $380. So yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Also, you
I got a guy at work who says he's got a binder full of Pokemon cards. He said he's gonna try to find it. It should be in like his garage somewhere. I was like, dude, I'm serious. If you have it, like, let me know and I'll put you in contact with my cousin.
Yeah, I'm one of the best paying people in town. Also, Caleb, you get the 45,000 credits from
Ooh,
dropping off the parts. So put that in there.
said 45,000.
45,000.
Just discount double checking.
Yep.
Now you got to figure out if it's like more cost effective to repair the stealth viper that we destroyed, or try to buy a new one.
I'd have to say it's cheaper to fix it than buy a new one.
Probably.
I'll probably add some sort of penalty for like Zoids that are in the negative or something like that. Or
I just figured it'd take more Zoid parts.
I mean, it will because you're healing from the negative, but I don't know. We'll come up with something. So you guys are at Oasis Town. You can head to quote unquote the capital, Scrap Cradle, or you can head back to Appendix, or kind of free to choose what you want.
Where's the
Nelson.
boss man want to go?
Nelson's he's got a lot of ladies in Scrap Cradle, so he's more than welcome to head back there. And there's always good work there. Like there's always multiple bounty missions and delivery missions and things of that nature there. So not really a wrong decision to go there. It's just
How many
Nelson.
days to get there?
You're probably looking at another 4.
How many days worth of food do we have left?
We have 4 days of food.
Okay.
Is there a place here we can buy
Yeah.
additional food?
Yeah, they'll have some food. They'll have up to 20 units of food you can buy here.
Hindsight, we didn't buy enough food for a return trip.
Crab baskets.
It's like, man, if we got here and they didn't sell any food, we'd really be up.
Campaign ended on game 1. Josh, what did you do? Party wipe them? No, they just starved to
We
death.
ate each other.
They literally starved to death in a desert.
Turned into the Donner Party.
Yeah. Or what was that aircraft that crashed and they slowly ate everyone?
The rugby team or whatever it was.
Yeah, I remember they made a movie on it, and I remember watching it way back in the day.
It was like a rugby team or a soccer team or something.
This shows my age because I have no idea what you're talking about. And the first thing I went to was the book we used to read in like middle school, high school, that they just turned into a Netflix short series.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh crap! What is it? It's a bunch of kids that they're plane wrecks on an island, and Piggy has asthma.
Talking about where they have the conch?
Yeah, Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, that's such a no. That's
what my brain went to when you was describing this rugby team.
Yeah, it was the biggest thing I remember in the movie is they took the dead people that didn't survive the plane crash and they buried them in the snow. And after like weeks of going out without food, like real food, they started cutting up like the butts of the deceased and cooking that. And that's just stuck in my brain ever since then. Of just like going to like these people eating butt meat.
Brings a whole new term to eating ass.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that went down. Okay. I'm assuming you've bought all the food that you could buy, took care of that.
Yep. I cleaned them out.
Caleb, roll me 2D100s separately.
D1000.
Okay, 34, 60.
Also, that movie, it has 2 of them. One of them is called Society of Snow, and the other one is Alive.
Feel like it's the first one. When was it made?
No, the first one would probably not be it. Actually, there's 3 of them. Crap, wow. And there's 3 documentaries on it. So, there's actually Survive, with an exclamation point, in 1976. which
Definitely not
was
that.
a Mexican film adaptation. Then
Yeah,
in
they were Argentinian, weren't they?
and
I don't
then
think mine was a football or like a rugby team. I think mine was just normal people.
1993, Alive, with directed by Frank Marshall. And then Society of Snow was in 2023. And then there's three documentaries that were done in 2007, 2010, and 2024. It was the Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571, and they were a rugby team from Chile.
I don't know.
I don't
It's one
know.
of those. I don't know. All right. Well, for sake of plot, I will say you guys manage, based on your rolls, to make it back to town without any issue. So if you guys would like to make a couple repair rolls, you can. If you want to work on the Stealth Viper,
Oh,
that's up to you guys.
that's up to him. If he wants to repair it, I'll support.
Yeah, we'll get some HP back in this thing. It'll be worth more working than it will be completely scrapped. Either way.
No argument from me.
9, 13. And then go ahead and roll those again.
Hey.
There we go. So you're able to recover up to 32 HP, which I think is more than enough to put it back to max, because it's -8 and it maxes at 13. So let's see here.
So
8
that would
plus
take a
13.
total of 21 parts.
21 parts. Yep.
I can do math sometimes.
All right. So you guys make your way into the capital. As you can see, we've got this nicely made scrap cradle map on the right hand side over here. You will pass by
Probably
one of the bounty
Scavenger's Gate.
boards. Pass by the gate. Get this pulled up. Get this moved down here. Changes, show players. All right, you should now have something called the scrap board.
Discount Dave.
Why do I not trust Discount Dave?
You can sell command wolves.
No, that's what he's buying.
Oh,
So these are their wants.
does he want a broken cannon tortoise?
Yeah, that's pretty much paying for any version of them.
Okay. Oh, there's a delivery job there that absolutely screams Nelson's name. In need of delivery men.
He looks over and kind of does that hand on the chin. He goes, "I'm a man."
A man's man.
No, not a man's man.
A woman's man.
Woman's man.
I believe the colloquial term is ladies' man.
Yes, yes, ladies' man.
That is what you've referred to yourself many a times I've been with you, Nelson.
Dave.
Silas says he's going to stay back in the cargo hold. You guys tell me what you guys find to do.
I say we go check out old Discount Dave and take this cannon toward us that way.
Okay.
Agreed.
Head over to Discount Dave's. You're greeted by a very hilljack-esque looking pioneer man. And gives you the old head nod greed.
It's like Nick Offerman.
It kinda, little more beardy. Well, what can Dave do for you today?
It's more like what we can do for you, Dave.
Well, what can you do for me?
And then I'm gonna turn to, like, point out the window. Turtle.
You just pulled it out of your pocket.
Capsules. Boop.
We have turtle for you.
All right, great. I can mark that off my list of needs now. Just the one?
Just the turtle. Well, if you would like to buy our other stock, we also have Vince, how many of the roly polies do we have?
We got 2 left.
I think we said 2. Yep.
We also have 2 roly polies if you would like them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take them off your hands. 3,200 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You got the cannon tortoise. What's that?
This is adequate.
That'll be 13,700 credits I could slide your way for the 3. And I'll go ahead and have my boys unload them. You don't have to lift a finger.
You are going to need many fingers to lift them.
As he says that, don't have to lift a finger, you realize he's missing like at least 2 digits.
You are in supply of fingers.
But walks you over to his desk, starts pulling out some wads of credits and slides them across and offers you a 3-fingered handshake for the 3 Zoids.
Vince, shake the man's hand. I feel it would be unlucky if I did it.
Well, you know very well that I don't shake people's. I like begrudgingly reach my hand out.
He gives you the weirdest handshake you've ever had in your life.
How much money was that again, Josh?
13,700.
Look at us making money.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where would you like any quests in particular you would like to accept, or any particular parts, Zoids, or anything we're looking for? Because not every town will have everything.
So, as like the scrap board, is just like a holographic board that's just like basically like a internet form that people just post to?
This is it's way more archaic than that. This is very much a
Literally post-it notes on a cork board.
Yeah, this is it's kind of like a small, like, I wouldn't say like a lemonade stand, but it's like a small shack that you walk into, and it's kind of like the Adventure Guild type of setup where you walk in. There's a woman running it, because like for the anonymous clients, like the Scrap Cradle, they kind of have like a black market sort of system, and not every client wants to be known on what they're buying, so they kind of handle the go-between per se. And some of them are very obvious, like Restore Land. That's very much a humanitarian organization.
Oh, PETA, they're the worst.
Yeah, not quite to that level, but they're about trying to restore the desert and make it more habitable.
And then
So that's kind of
Zoitech.
yeah. So they're kind of like big quote unquote big pharma type of thing. They usually have a finger in at least everything. Excuse me.
Don't be doing that now.
Yeah, I'm getting old, tired,
I know. You're getting ancient.
ancient.
Nelson's told me all about the delivering thing.
I was either looking at that or, well, can we ask if the Scrapping Joe's job would technically be on the way for the destination of restoring our land?
Let's see.
They've got a couple. They've also got the bodyguard pipeline.
Yeah, I guess it depends on which one you want to do for restore our land. And what was the other one?
Scrapping Joe's.
Scrapping Joe's. Scrapping Joe's is about 2 days out of town towards the Dustwall Pass. I would say the first restore your land job is going to be more towards the Boneyard, so they would be opposite directions.
Okay. How many days is it for the restore our land?
The first job you're looking at probably at least a 14-day job.
Whoa.
You can, well, 12. It'd be 12 days.
There we go. That's not selfish.
You're going fairly deep into the Boneyard to a small, like quote like a
Science
like a
outpost.
salvage recon. Yeah, just a very small recon team. They need resupplied.
Well, if we're going towards the boneyard, we can at least pass through our home base. There and back.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take restore our land.
Okay. So they will, um, the next day they will load you up. You're looking at about 4 crates of heavy supplies. Go and add those in.
Already doing it.
Put
I
them in
meant
the snail.
the storage side of things. Okay. So you guys will have the rest of the evening to do what you need to do. And on that note, you guys both turn around to walk out, and Nelson is in the wind.
I took my eyes off him for 1 second.
I thought we had an agreement. I do the managing here and get quest, and you watch our rioter.
That's my fault.
You get to take the first punch if he's in trouble, then.
Apologies, Zane.
All right. Anything you wanted to buy before you guys head out of town?
That's what I'm looking at now.
A leash.
Yeah.
I think he'd
Shot
be into
collar.
that.
Yeah, if you look at the map of the city, Caleb, there's a spot in the middle called contracts of this in there, so that kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because at this point in the stage, like other than the Zoids themselves, almost all technology is still really far behind, like what you would expect. Like holograms aren't a thing. Like, pretty much all technology has been solely directed towards making Zoids deadly. And not a lot of tech from the spaceship has kind of penetrated out into the public yet.
Okay.
Definitely where you're at right now. Like, right now would be one of the most untechnologically advanced parts of the continent. Now, like, if you were at Zoid Tech, they could possibly have some of that higher grade tech, and from a non-Zoid perspective, for like specialty computers and things like that. But that's solely what they work on.
Come on, old man.
Yeah,
I
getting
know.
ancient.
Well, do we just chalk Nelson up as lost and let him?
No, we'll go find him here in a second.
I mean, he'll eventually come back and find us.
Yeah, but just think of all trouble he would be in.
I mean, he'll probably just gamble all of our money away.
That's worse.
That is one vice he does not have.
Oh, good.
So he's just an alcoholic and a lecher.
Mostly the second
The
one.
former of those,
So it's just the
or
lecher.
latter.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he can drink, but it's not like it requires it.
He's not going to spend all of his money on women, so
Yeah.
some of it.
So the next morning arises, and he is not anywhere to be found.
Oh.
Nah, biscuits. Well, guess we split up. Try to find him.
I will check the market. You check
I'm assuming the
You check the
I'm assuming
cantina.
I was about to say either the cantina or the hospital.
All right, either roll me knowledge local or perception.
At least give you a choice. Perception it is.
Caleb.
I'm literally just walking around with a clipboard, being like, "All right, what do I need to buy
You're
for
like,
the
huh? I've
stealth?
never been here before.
What do I need to buy for the stealth viper? All right, hospital. No, that's.
All right. Vince, after walking around town for what seems like about 2 hours, you finally hear his voice, and he is at some sort of like skewer shop barbecue thing, and he is hardcore hitting on this poor woman behind the stall as
Poor
she is
woman, like poor, like shame on her, or like we feel bad for her, or poor, like she's like legitimately poor.
Yes.
definitely the first one, a little bit of the second one. Like, she's not the poorest thing you've ever seen, but you could tell like he's using his money and influence to try to get her to, you know,
Good
hang
for
out.
him.
So the problem is it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and he looks like he has not slept all night.
All right, I'm gonna go up to Nelson, kind of squeeze myself somewhat politely in between the two, but Vince isn't really knowledgeable on what's polite and what isn't polite. So he like haphazardly kind of like knocked her out of the way.
Well, there's a little stall between them. Like she's behind the
Oh,
stall
okay.
cooking food, and he's
Oh.
trying to, you know, she can't tell him to go away because he's a paying customer. But it's like
Yeah.
one of the situations where it's like, I want this customer to go away.
Mr.
And
Nelson, I think it's time that you come back.
it's time to go. What do you mean?
Yep.
We still got hours before we leave, right?
No, we've got a job to do, so you're gonna have to come with me.
Well, honey,
Ma'am, how much do I owe you for his troubles?
As you look down, you see that he's already paid her like at least 100 credits.
Oh, that's
God.
good.
And at that moment, I'm going to walk up and it's be like, you found him. And he spent money. Precious
And
money.
at that point, he hands both of you a skewer, and he goes, "All right, fine, honey, I'll be back later. Thanks for the food and the company."
We will try to make sure he does not return.
She looks at the pile of the money. She goes, kind of gives that like, "Oh man, this is a lot of money, but man, he was annoying," kind of thing.
It's like
And
maybe it's
just
worth it.
kind of gives you like not a thumbs up, not a thumbs down, just that side thumbs with like a grin, as he kind of not quite skips, but you can tell he's got a pep in his step as he walks off.
Well, I'm glad you're in a good mood.
I have already eaten my meat skewer, mouthful. Vince, you gonna eat that?
Nope, it's all yours.
Yep. All right, I've got to stop by a mechanic, and hopefully they have everything I want.
All right.
I'm gonna.
What's on your shopping?
I'm gonna need two 40mm plus guns.
The Gatling.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
You can get those, but they are charging you 1,700.
Charging me more.
Do
Darn
you want me
it.
to intimidate them?
Yeah.
Fair market price because I've already done my math.
All right. Roll intimidate.
Intimidation.
They will give you normal market price.
Darn right they will. And then I am looking at a thing of sensors.
The normal ones.
Yep.
They do have the normal ones.
Fair market price.
Yep. Yeah. You're good.
Okay, good.
He's still just intimidating.
Question on cloaking, just to make sure I'm understanding this right.
Okay.
So it prevents any attacks targeting you from 4+ spaces away.
Correct.
So I can't anything that shoots if I'm 4 spaces away from it, or like 5, it can't shoot me.
Correct. Now I haven't. I guess I didn't finish this one. I needed to decide how long cloaking should last per activation.
Okay.
What do you guys think would be fair?
Yeah, and then once you engage, though, that's out the door, right?
Would assume so. In the show, that's not the case, but that's also like 3,000 years of advancement. So I would say we'll have cloaking per activation on the normal one. We'll say 2 turns. And then, as you said, any sort of engagement deactivates that.
Okay.
You could probably I don't know if it would break it or not, but you could probably do something similar for like a rogue sneak attack.
And I was thinking maybe something to that effect as well.
I feel like
Like
cloak
it
plus
kills your cloak, but you get advantage on any attack rolls or whatever it may be. I don't know. That might be too overpowered, but that seemed to make sense for the cost of it.
And then cloak plus, I think it should last more than 2 turns.
Yeah, we'll go with 3 turns. 3 turns versus 2 turns. You get the extra square. I like Jeremy's idea of if you attack from cloak, do an extra d6. If I can spell.
Josh, you know where we went to school.
That's not my problem.
The advantage is that you basically get that free attack, but then once you attack, now they're free to retaliate. So you're gonna have to be a little bit smart about it. Now you could do the opposite though, couldn't you? Like if you were within shooting range, you could fire your weapons and then use your second action to cloak,
Um,
and then that would prevent them from being able to retaliate.
Possibly, yeah. Because you can only activate a subsystem once per turn.
Yep. So you could basically choose to do either or. You could activate your cloak and move and things like that, or you could use it as an opportunity for like a defensive mode to protect yourself. Shoot somebody, activate cloak, and then
All right. So you said you're doing sensor,
Sensors,
cloaking.
cloaking, and booster.
Okay.
what's the booster do?
Passively +2 to speed. I want
Hmm.
I want this snake to be a speedy little snake. But if I
Yeah, right there.
activate it, it's a +3, -3 accuracy until the end of the next turn. But I can make a movement as a free action.
Because then you could shoot, cloak, and then move. Well, I guess activation of it takes an action. That would have to be like your next turn.
Yeah.
All right. So I put your +1 accuracy from the sensor in your ranged bonuses, so that's already in there. And then now I need to go update the extra vision. Is that one extra thing of vision? Is that what that says?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, get that added. I'll let you add the guns and the other subsystems. You said speeds +2 by default.
Yep.
So that'll change it to 10. Ten is not enough, so it's still 25. All right. Let me know if you need me to do anything.
Sorry, I'm thinking of a name for my Zoid. I figured out a name for my Zoid.
Was it Snaky Snake?
No, it's Sidewinder. Sidewinder. Do I have to roll for Zoid Core?
Yes, you will roll for a Zoid Core.
Yes.
It's a Zoid Core.
What its nature is.
Um,
You get Rash. So that is +3 to initiative, -1 durability. Let you add that in. All right. Go ahead and get on the road while you're entering all that in. And Caleb,
Yep.
is that all right?
Yep.
Okay. Why is my cat meowing at me? All right. Jeremy, go ahead and roll me 3D100s for the first 3 days of travel. Perfect. And then roll me. I don't actually need you to roll me that one this time. What Zoid do you want to be in, Caleb?
We're gonna test run Sidewinder.
All right. You guys moved over. You were at the crossroads.
So what's my movement speed in Sidewinder?
5, I believe. Make sure you add also your
My buff?
me buff
Yep.
and change the HP from the Zoid core thing.
Yes. So I get a -1.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. I do not have control of that token.
That's because it's for some reason got the wrong token. Fix that in a moment.
The Zoid that we captured is already infected.
No.
Excuse me.
All right, let's try this one more time. And go.
I appreciate the like how it blocks the vision for the boulders.
Mm-hmm.
It's like looks like these black spires coming out of the ground.
Yeah,
Is that good?
that's good.
It kind of looks cool. Functionally, I don't think it does the function that it's supposed to do, but
I mean,
it makes it look cool.
that's half the battle, I guess.
Do you define those securities, or is that something that it just figures out on its own?
I do it. I have to
Okay.
go draw all of them. Just sometimes sucks.
I was about to say that sounds tedious.
It is. I do not miss doing it.
All right. You hear over your intercoms. Leave your stuff. We don't have to fight. And yes, this is a shakedown.
Oh, you boys don't even know what you're getting yourselves into. You don't back down for nothing.
All right. Sounds like an initiative roll to me.
Before initiative starts up, like the moment he finishes talking and Vince does, I'm gonna activate cloak.
Okay.
I thought that was Caleb 0. I was like, you just seriously roll a 0 in your initiative?
The bandit tiger is going first. Let's do some math. Going to run forward and shoot its cannon at JPO. That will just hit you for 4.
Oh,
All right, Caleb, you are up.
Can I use my other action to move again?
Yeah, you can double move.
I'm invincible. That's my turn.
all right. I'm gonna aim at the tiger. I'm gonna activate one of my pilot skills for take that and add a d6 of damage and shoot him in the head.
You definitely shoot him in the head.
I have d6 here.
Oof. That's still
Dink.
pretty damaging.
Right. Now I'm gonna hit him in the face with a smoke launcher,
That will also hit.
and then I will activate my thermal scope. That smoke's only gonna land for one turn, so.
Yep. He's going to go up here and hold his action for the first thing that enters his attack range. Top of the turn order. Jeremy, you see a large beam come flying off of the right-handed ridge towards Silas, smashing into him for 9.
Heads up, we got snipers up above.
Affirmative.
All right. So he leaves the smoke. Silas is going to shoot. So as soon as the gun tiger runs out of the smoke, Silas levels his cannon and shoots him straight in the face, and he drops. And he's out of the fight. And that brings it to Caleb. Or, well, I guess both of you.
Five. And that is my turn.
Okay. Jeremy.
All right. Now that I can see the cannon tortoise on the ridge line, I'm gonna activate pilot skill dialed in shot for 1d6, assuming I hit. And I want to fire my artillery cannon at the tortoise. My smoke is gonna go away.
That
Brr, brr, brr.
misses, but it will do half damage.
Still get my d6.
This one.
And then I'm going to use my remaining turn to fire another smoke round right about here, right in the middle of the crossroads. For
Okay.
another round.
All right. This one is shooting at Silas. Drills him for 3. And the tortoise is going to move to get a little closer. And now he's going to target you, JPO, for 9
Right.
damage. This one here will also move forward, dealing another 3 damage. All right. Good buddy Silas is going to take the one on the left with double attack. First one hitting, second one missing, dealing 6. All right, over to you.
How's the auto defense rockets work? I get to choose when those fire as long as something's within range.
Correct.
It's a free action.
Correct.
I'm gonna have the auto defense rocket fire at this one.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fire my artillery cannon also at that one, assuming I'm not too close to it. How close am I?
You're way too close.
Oh, yeah, I gotta move 2 away. So I will. 2. Now I'll fire my artillery cannon at him.
Still too close.
What? I moved 2 squares away. How the fuck's that about math? Okay, well, change the plans. Fire artillery cannon at that one then. Do you want me to re-roll it or just take the roll?
I will just take the roll. You fire at the tortoise?
Yep.
Okay. That will hit. All right. Sidewinder, what can you do?
I'm gonna light him up with both cannons.
Now you will be
Unstealth now.
Yeah, you'll be unstealth just because it's been 2 turns.
Yep.
So you won't get the bonus, but you'll still be able to light them up. 8 and 10. The 10 will hit. Did you roll max on both those?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't roll at all. You just did 10 damage. That's not accurate.
Oh.
So I'll let you edit that and then just re-roll the damage for one of them.
No, I rolled. I don't have any
Is it really?
pluses or anything. I rolled.
Okay, sweet. Well, that's enough to kill it then. That's crazy. You rolled max damage on both.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that one's gone. One on the left. It's going to keep firing away. Going to attack Silas with both guns. Hitting with both guns for 5 damage. That one is dead. This one here is going to close the gap on you and light you up.
Give me
-3. All right. You guys realize the dialed in shot gives you an accuracy roll, not a damage roll, right?
what?
Yeah. Dialed in lets you add a d6 to your accuracy, not your damage.
I'll be fair. I knew. I just wasn't gonna say anything because I've played with you long enough.
I was like, I really...
Yeah, you're right. It says attack roll. Yep.
Goose, I don't know what you want me to do, cat.
It's like I don't know if that would have helped me or hurt me. I guess before, whenever I only did half damage, that would have done. Would have enabled me to hit him and do more damage. So
Either way, Silas is going to take that and dialed in shot on the top left one. Because he wants him gone. So he's going to roll d6. So that should give him enough to hit, which it does. And then roll another d6 for damage. So that's 11. And that's what he needed to kill it.
yay!
So, all right. Top of the turn order.
Can I use headbutt?
You cannot use headbutt.
Well,
I thought we gave everyone a melee.
I figured with the Canis Tortoise having a movement speed of 2, it can't really do. I mean, you could use struggle. How about that? I'll let you
struggle.
It's more damage to himself.
I'll let you deal 1 damage to it, and I'll let you do a D4.
Nope, I'm gonna do this.
And struggle.
Yeah. Look at that. 4 turns of smoke. Hit him right in the face with it.
No one could ever see again. All right. That is all smoke. Caleb.
Since I'm a snake, can I like slither down the side of the cliff?
Sure. Give me some sort of roll for that.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Would climb be better?
Oh yeah, probably.
Sure. I don't care. I mean, I guess it's reversal.
Anything would have been better than that.
Oh, geez, that doesn't sound good. Oh, yeah, that's about as bad as it gets. I'll have Zoid just roll down the hill and take a D4 damage. Essentially lay sideways and just
barrel roll down the hill.
Barrel roll down it. You've never piloted one of these before, so yeah, you kind of got little things confused.
The stick on it's a little stiff, so it's like it got stuck for a moment when I went to turn.
Hope you had your seatbelt on.
Gladly I did. Alright. I took a damage. Woo. Alright. And then I'm gonna hold my action for anything that comes into range or visual to shoot, I will shoot.
Dead, alive. He's gonna do everything he can to get at the dodge.
He would have came into range here.
Okay, fire away.
I'm going to use my pilot ability of. Did I miss? Re-roll that.
All right.
Yeah.
You did not miss. You deal 5 damage. Okay. Smoky J-Po.
I'm going to fire.
That will also hit. Dealing 8 damage.
And then I'm going to move over here.
Okay. All right. Caleb, your full turn.
And I missed.
And you did miss. Did Silas not take a turn?
Silas did not take a turn.
Correct.
Okay. Let's do that then. So,
He got distracted in the smoke.
yeah. Move forward. Shoot his beam cannon. That is just enough to finish it off.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
There we go.
Yay! We did it! God, I'm gonna have to do so much work on Silas's Zoid!
J-Po's not looking much better.
I can't see his health, so I don't know.
7 remaining.
It's 400 XP for both.
That's a level up for both.
I thought we needed 2,000 for level 2.
You do. But you're level 1. It's whatever the level is plus 3 zeros.
Whatever
Yeah, I'm
level
on
we are
level 1 on both.
currently. Okay.
Yep.
So I get a level up then. Yay.
Yep, you should both get pilot level ups. And then you'll go from affinity 0 to affinity 1. So for Zoids, you essentially just have to go to 1,000 twice to get up out of it. All right. We taking all 4 Zoids?
Yep.
Copy and paste those over.
I think I might have to call it a night.
What I was about to say, we'll probably call it after that. Dump our Zoids in there.
Doing our level ups.
We could probably do level ups off screen.
Okay.
Just to make it a little simpler. Yeah, we'll get everyone to level 2 piloting, get J-Po's Zoid where it actually benefits from his existence, and then we'll go from there. See what happens on our way to drop off these rations.
Yay,
Yeah.
rations.
So that is where we will end it with our crazy little Monterey crew here.
Yep. First session in the books.
Yep. All right. I don't know if you do any outros,
Yeah,
Caleb, or not.
I was gonna do something simple for this one. Thank you guys for coming and watching as always. This is something new we're gonna start doing here at the arcade. Super glad to be doing it. Just on the books, if you guys want to watch it, of anything you missed, the VOD will be here on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/SaneNinja52. And then it'll be also on my YouTube, hopefully by, I want to say Wednesday next week. It'll be out by the time we play, but there'll definitely be announcements on all that. If you are not a part of the Discord, there is my Discord. If you want to follow my links, those are my links. Definitely check those out. And next stream for me will be, I want to say Saturday or Sunday. I know Sunday for sure. And then there'll be an announcement for whenever we do episode 2. But until then, thank you guys for coming out. Josh, Jeremy, thanks for playing and being on here. And then tune in next time. We're ending transmission.